Welcome to this DOCKR instructional video. This video will teach you how to get the most out of your new DOCKR cargo bike. I have a lot to share with you, so let's get started. Be sure to insert the key properly before turning, and make sure your bicycle is unlocked. Take it off the stand using both hands. We recommend that you always start your first trip in a low power mode. This way, you can get used to the electric support. Position the pedal of your bike so that you can easily apply power when setting off. Try to do this as much as possible. When setting off, immediately test whether the brakes are working properly. We recommend that you brake using both brakes wherever possible. If you have to brake hard, keep applying pressure on the pedals. This may feel counterintuitive, but it will keep your tires from losing grip and help you stop as quickly as possible. Are they working properly? Then you can continue on your way. Try out the more powerful modes if you feel comfortable doing so. You will notice an extra thrust and you have to pedal even less. However, this does limit your range, so we recommend always using a lighter mode because the bicycle already provides enough support and it gives you more control over the power delivery. The most powerful mode is only recommended for steep hills where extra support is needed. When you are mingling with other traffic, you must always bear in mind the dimensions and weight of your bicycle. Performing an unexpected evasive maneuver is a lot more complicated. While on the move, it's best to imagine a similar-sized box in the shape of your bike floating a few meters in front of you. This allows you to better assess whether certain situations could get tricky. Overtake other cyclists with a wide angle and not too fast to prevent them from reacting startled. You will often cycle among a variety of road users, and not everyone is able to anticipate your possibly higher speed. Therefore, reduce your speed when traffic picks up, and anticipate unexpected maneuvers by other road users so you can react accordingly if necessary. While cycling, assess whether you will fit in narrow streets or alleys along with oncoming traffic. If not, you may want to choose a different route. When approaching busy intersections or roundabouts, reduce your speed. This will prevent you from entering a risky situation at high speed and gives other traffic time to react to you. And most importantly, priority is not something you take. You are given priority. Even though technically you are often entitled to priority from traffic on your left, keep in mind that we are all human and everyone makes mistakes. So first, check to see if the person on the left has seen you and slows down or stops before you cross the road. Do you intersect with another lane when turning? Then look back over your shoulder to make sure that there's no oncoming traffic. This prevents painful situations. And do you have to wait at a red light? Then you should join at the back of the queue. You take up a lot of space with your bicycle, and it is your responsibility to save space for other road users. You can pass slower cyclists as soon as you are on your way again. DOCKR cargo bikes are extremely useful for last-mile delivery, but these areas do not always consist of smooth stretches of asphalt. Avoid potholes, slow down at large speed bumps, and only use the sidewalk while walking. The bicycle can take a beating, but taking these obstacles at full speed is not a smart move. In combination with the heavy load you are carrying, there is a lot of force on the front fork, which can damage it in the long run. Finally, you should remember that your cargo bike serves as a mobile business card. Careless cycling behavior does not only negatively affect your own image, but also that of your employer. Once you arrive at your destination, you can't just leave your bicycle on the road. You should park it so that you do not block traffic. Is your destination in a pedestrian area, such as a shopping street or on the sidewalk? And is your bicycle too heavy to push? Then you can use the walk support. This is done via the display. The bike will then automatically start moving at walking speed. When you arrive at your destination, keep one hand on the handlebars and one on the saddle, and put your foot on the stand. Pull the bicycle back so that the stand pops out. Make sure both contact points of the stand are touching the ground before you pull the bicycle backwards, because you don't want your bicycle to fall over while making a delivery. And will you be away from your bicycle for a long time? then it's best to disconnect your battery and store it in the cargo box. This will prevent thieves from taking off with this valuable item. Did you enjoy the ride? Now it's time to make sure the next cyclist can also have a good time. So when you return, put your bike back on its stand with both hands and make sure you leave the cargo box clean and dry. And check for any damage or defects, such as a flat tire or a dent in the frame. Lock the bicycle and disconnect the battery from the frame. Take the battery and connect it to the charger. Awesome! Now the bicycle will be ready to go again in a few hours. Thank you for watching this DOCKR cargo bike instructional video. I hope we managed to provide you with new information on the use and conveniences of DOCKR cargo bikes. We wish you many safe kilometers.